Hi guys, just a short little video for you today because I did not do a lot of stitching or stitching related stuff last week as promised. I played a lot of WoW, worked on a battle cow, and had a good time. But I did get just, a scotch of stitching done. I closed, if you can hear humming and rattling, I've got my laundry going. I closed the door to the laundry room for the most part, but had to leave it open a little bit because Princess's box is in there. Anyway, and as you can hear, she's down at my feet complaining about it because she likes that door wide open. Huh. That's right. All right, so let's get on with the project report. This one is one you guys haven't seen for a while. It is the Lizzie Kate's so let's see, get it going. There we are. Now we're focused. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. This is my Sunday stitch when I'm not feeling like stitching on any of the Mirabilias or Lavender and Lace or any of the girls that I have going. And so let's move this out of the way. And here we go. Here's what I've got done on it. This is trying to curl under. I filled in part of the straw right here and all of it in the center of the G, and then I finished up the A, the T, and the I. I accidentally put the I one too high, and I don't want to fix it, so I'm going to modify the next T in Gratitude just a little bit to make sure it works. You're on my chair. I'm going to sit on you. You need to get out of the way. Here. Do you want to say hi? Here. I know. You're having a fit because you hate to be held. Say hi. Say hi. Okay. She's not a holy cat. Anyway, she jumped up on my chair, and as you saw, I tried to sit on her because I'm the alpha cat in the house. So that is Gratitude. Turns what you have into enough. And it is coming along quite nicely. Where did I put the pattern? There's the pattern. So tuck that away. That's Sunday stitch, what I work on Sundays. And then we had a football game on Saturday, and I was off in the ticket booth being emergency backup IT support. Luckily, nothing went wrong, but it was a busy day. Anyway, so here is what I work on when I'm in the ticket booth. Be a light. And I did move the hoop over from what it was. What I got done on Saturday, it was a good game by the way, we won. Anyway, was this brightest green here around the candle, and there's some blue where I've put the hoop that you can't really see. It's the same color as this. I put this stripe in. And then I moved the hoop to start in on the first jar in the row. But things got busy, and I opened a window and helped him out at will call, pulling tickets and handing them out for the folks who had already paid, and just, the will call tickets. So that is that one. And like I say, I've just been working on that one when I'm in the ticket booth. And it's a good stitch. I like that one. Okay, seriously, if I didn't like it, would I be working on it? Not likely. All right, and last of all, for the project stuff, is Wonderful Walk. It is a kit from RTO. I keep forgetting to bring this one home to show to you, so you guys haven't seen it for 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. But you can see how I roll the fabric up and tuck it underneath my handles so that it stays out of the way and stays mostly clean. There we go. You can just, I pull it out so you guys can see the whole thing. Alright, here we go. So here is Wonderful Walk. I think since the last time you saw it, I was mostly done with the dragon, but he is all done now. And I hadn't started on the princess at all, and so all of the princess is completely new since you saw her last. And this one is just cute. Cute, cute, cute. I just have her feet and like the white ruffle underneath her dress to do pretty much. Oh, and her hands. But the big element that's left is the white skirt, her petticoats that need to be done. So that is that. Put that away so I can take it back to work tomorrow. Work on that on my lunch break. A little bit of stitching here, a little bit of stitching there. So that is that. Okay, so that is all that we have going on for the progress report. But I remember last week that I told you that I wasn't going to really work on any sewing because I was sick of sewing. Yeah, we have just a little touch of sewing silliness. So I showed you guys a pattern a few weeks ago about a technique where you put just one part of the zipper in and then you fold it in half and put the pull back on so you have, you know, just a one zipper. So I got that out and I was playing around with that a little bit. And here that is. So I've just, you know, stitched it in. I've got my safety pins in there. You can see they are ready to go for quilting. It has pansies down here in the bottom, a little bit of a plaid, and daffodils and pansies. So I need to, oh, here's a safety pin that is not pinned. That would hurt something. There we go, pin that. So anyway, I need to go ahead and do the quilting on that and then sew it up. And well, you put the zipper back on, you sew it up, and then if you want to, there's instructions in the Becca bag is the pattern that I showed you guys. Anyway, in that one they show you how to make it sort of a flat bottomed bag, so I think I want to try that and see how that works. So yeah, that looks like it's gonna be kind of a small weird sized bag. The limiting factor on the size of your bag is half the length of your zipper minus an inch, because you can see over here I've got, well, I cut my fabric a lot smaller than I should have, but you have about half an inch or so of the zipper sticking out over here where you put the pull back on. So I mean, Joann's doesn't carry monster size zippers. They don't. And I want, like, if I want a 15-inch opening or something, I need a 32-inch zipper. So there is a place online called Zipper Stop where I can order zippers that are monstrously long, but when it comes to choosing colors, they have about a bajillion colors. And so that confuses me, and I'm like, oh no, so many colors to choose from, I don't know what to choose. So that's a little bit of a problem. But anyway, I'll get back to that and get that one all taken care of and ready to go soonish. It's going to be a busy week, so probably not this week. I got my best girls coming over on Wednesday night for Crafty Stitchy Night. And then just Jeannie is flying into town for the UMass BYU game, and so we are going to go to Shepherd's Bush on Friday. We don't have a timeline super nailed down, but we're going to go up there and check it out. If anybody wants to meet us up there, let me know. We'll get you the times closer to when we think we'll be up there. I won't make you all drive with me because, well, I'm a good driver, but not a very patient one. Anyway, so that is that. Now let's take a look at the Stashquisitions. So I got a little envelope in the mail earlier this week, and of course when I get it, I opened it and filmed it. So here we go. Hi guys. It is Stash Acquisition Arrival Showing Off the Things time. So I've got a couple packages from Fabrics by LJ, which were purchased before the 1st of November. I have a couple of books that have arrived that were also purchased before the 1st of November, and a couple of fabrics that were purchased on Monday. Already over my November allowance for Stitch from Stash. Although granted, if I keep it at about $30 to $25 a week, that's a lot less than I was spending, so that counts, right? Right? Princess is down on the floor, meowing at me. Huh. Alright, anyway, let's start with the penny books from Amazon Used Books. The first one that arrived was Decorate Your Home with Cross Stitch from Donna Cooler. And I forget who was doing the flip through of this book. Maybe it was Kelly Bell. I forget. I watch so many of you and I don't take nearly enough notes. But she had done a flip through and sure enough there were pansies. Of course I can't find the pansies right now. But there is an example of some of the pansy patterns that are in here right there. So it had to come home. It had to be mine. So that one. And then somebody else a long time ago was showing off Sweeter Than the Rose, which is a lot of lovely flower patterns. They have a couple of different sections of this and that and the other. And so here we go. A couple things that I looked at and flagged. And right here is a band sampler with pansies down there at the bottom. Fantastic. That had to come home to live with me. And then they had some other pansy patterns like the wreath and the sprays on the pillowcases. And then a clock. A clock face. I probably will never stitch the clock face. But the wreath and the sprays on the pillowcase have a good chance of being stitched, but probably not for that specific use. Let's see. Okay, let's go with fantasy dyed fabrics next. I got a couple of pieces of 28 count Jobelin. Here we go. It's a lovely purple and blue. Got it doubled up so you can just see, you know, the one half of it. Turn on the without it all showing through, and there's the other half. It's about 17 by 19. A lovely purple and blue. And then this piece, which is primarily, I think this is, let's pretend like this is the front, which is pink and blue with little splotches of yellow mixed throughout. Very springy, very light. I looked at that and I thought, this is perfect for some more of the Nora Pixies, because apparently that's the only thing I can buy fabric for. In my head, it's all a Nora Pixie. So those are beautiful. And then my fabric of the month from Fabrics by LJ has arrived. And I saw on Stitch Mania today being Thursday, that it has been arriving for a lot of you. So everybody is excited for that. Let's open it up so you can see. It is called Thankful, and it is a beautiful purple. Here we go. It's a dark purple. It has lots of good movement in it there, as you can see. It looks really, really nice. That'll be fun. I'm looking for the perfect thing to stitch that on. And that is a 32 count linen. That's my fabric of the month with LJ, is 32 count linen. Let's get him back in his bag so I know what it is. Let's throw that away. And then he ran a bit of a discount on stuff that was already in his shop. I didn't get to buy anything from the 1 year anniversary extravaganza because, well, I was going to be away from my computer, quite honestly, and so I wasn't going to be there. There wasn't going to be enough time. So anyway, he had a coupon on his web store, and so I went and adopted several pieces of fabric that needed a home. They needed a good place to live. So I said, well, why don't you come live with me? So I'll just open up a few of these. This is a 14 count Ada, by the name of Princess. And so it is a lovely purples and pinks. It's very different from half to half. Anyway, so there is Princess, named after my cat, I am sure. All right, tuck that away. Next up is a 16 count, also Ada, in the Caribbean colorway. Open this up. Yeah, I throw the dryer sheets on the floor over there because they usually make me sneeze. So this is a lovely turquoisey blue. Very nice. Very nice. So that is very, variable. Lots of possibilities for that one. All right, tuck this away in here. All right, next up is an 18 count Ada. And his colorway, what is this one? This is Berries. So it's also purple and pink, but it's more, it really does look like crushed berries. So the purples and pinks all sort of mooshed together very darkly. A little bit of, maybe it's blue in there. Anyway, it's lovely. It really is a beautiful piece of fabric. All right. Tuck that back in its bag so I remember the name when I go to inventorying it. And then this last one, well, another 18 count Ada is titled Orchid. Oh, that's nice. It looks... Okay, no, Thankful is, I don't know if you can see them side by side, but Thankful is a little bit darker and this is a little bit more, well, I'd say this is more blue and this is more red. Anyway, so this is something Orchid. Lovely, lovely. Fold that up. Tuck it away. Having problems tucking it away. Apparently I can't put anything in a Ziploc baggie. Alright, here we have even weave. A 28 count even weave. The name of it is Amethyst. And are you surprised that the color is purple? Yep, nice and purple. So that'll be good for something. It's all going to be good for something, isn't it? Very nice. Very good. Like it lots. Like it lots. Okay. And last one is a 28 count linen. Name is Cherry Cordial. And here we go. It is a little bit more, it's in the red family. I think I'll have to keep this one doubled over so you can kind of see the color. And on both sides, they're kind of symmetrical, and it has that red splotch in the middle. So when I bought it, it had been lingering for a long time, and I felt sad for it. So I decided it needed to be adopted and come have a house. Come live with me. But anyway, I thought if I cut it here on the half, then like a pixie or a fairy would go really well in the center and cover up most of that weird blotchiness. But the rest of it, the color looked really nice, and so I'm happy with that. So that is the last of the fabrics by LJ acquisitions from his, well, from right before the annual first year anniversary Yahoo sale. So there you go. A lot of fabrics and a couple of books, and I need to get busy and get them all inventoried and into the X-Stitch app. So we'll see you either at this table again doing something else. I don't think I have any other stash coming this week. So maybe this is the only stash video you'll get. We'll see. Anyway, yep, good stuff. I'm going to have to pretend like I have no idea that Fantasy Dyed Fabrics exists, because they have got my number right now, and yep, gotta pretend like they do not exist at all. Period. Other than that, I did not get anything else in the mail, so I have been pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see, all the invoices have come in for the Fabric of the Month stuff, so maybe next week, week after, something like that, the Fabrics of the Month will arrive and I get to show you those. So that is about that. There's something random that I was going to tell you. So this afternoon, while everything is uploading, I'm going to sit down and address some more of the envelopes for our giveaway winners. Get those all taken care of and sent out. Yep, looks like. Well, not all of you. The grand prize will go out, and my first runners-up will go out, who I have the addresses for. So those will go out, and then maybe in another 2 weeks, all the rest of my second prize runners-up will go out for those that I have addresses for. My third prizes and one of the second prizes managed to go out last week, because it was quite a shock to me to find out that shipping overseas, not super speedy, but not the slow boat either, it's like $13.50. Wow. Yeah, prices have gone up a lot in the past 16 years since I last had a PayPal or a package buddy in Australia. It was kind of awesome. She'd send me double coat Tim Tams, and I would send her red vine licorice. She really liked the red vine licorice, so that was a trade. And I mean, it wasn't bad. You could fit as many red vines as you could in a international priority mail envelope and send that out for like $7 or something like that. So I was expecting it to be $7, not $13. Anyway, I promised I would send you guys stuff. It is coming, but it's coming a lot slower than I had initially anticipated. I think that's everything. I was going to say, would you guys be interested? Well, once upon a time, I got dragged into the direct marketing thing for Party Light. And as a result, I have a ton of the stuff that I bought for samples of this and that and the other, and it was clearance, and I've got a ton of vases and votives and candle holders and stuff, and I'd really like to sell some of this off. And so my question for you guys is Facebook group, Etsy, or eBay. I know my sister has sold off most of the wax through eBay, and she says it's okay, but apparently she gets a lot of questions when she's working on it, and since she's back to work on her medical degree, I kind of need to get busy on it, because a lot of this stuff is taking up room in my dad's garage, and Dad is wanting to put his car in the garage for the winter. Not that the Party Light is taking up the entire room for, the second car and the 2-car garage. There's some other stuff in there too, but he would like me to take care of the Party Light stuff. The other siblings have other stuff and they can take care of their stuff, but rambling. Anyway, eBay, Etsy, Facebook group. What do you guys think? I just want something that's simple and I don't have to think about a lot, because I'd rather cross-stitch than try to manage an online business, especially if it's just selling off stuff, and I don't really want it to be a permanent thing. Anyway, that's a lot of rambling. You guys tell me what you think. That's everything. I hope you guys have a great stitchy week. If you're in Utah and you decide to come visit us, Shepherd's Bush, on Friday, will probably arrive sometime between 1:30 and 2. I don't know how late we're going to stay there. That'll be up to just Jenny. That'll be her first time there. I'm so used to it that I've gotten to the point where I go in, get what I want, snoop around just a little bit, and then turn around and head out. So it's a fun place. It's a fun place. I should probably ask the ladies if they mind if I take some video so you guys can see it, because it's a fun place. Right. I hope you have a great stitchy week. I hope that frog stays far, far away from you. Thank you everyone who subscribes, who likes and comments. It's a great little community and I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Hugs and stitches.